joining me for a look at our weekend forecast. Weekend forecast is going to be very nice and not a lot of impactful weather happening, except for the fact that it's going to be impactful in that if you want to get out and enjoy outdoor weather and less than full winter gear, this is the weekend for you as you really do move towards spring here. Although certainly in Vermont we could still get a cold stretch here in April. That's not out of the question at all, but this weekend and into next week, this last part of March, we will certainly be out like a lamb, if the old adage about March weather is true. So in terms of what's happening, here's our satellite imagery. You can see our storm that came through yesterday with rain. We did change to a few flakes at the very end, but nothing on the ground here. I haven't seen any reports that anybody actually got any accumulating snow in southern Vermont. So it looks like mostly, I wouldn't be surprised if some of the high mountain elevations got a little bit at the very end, but for the most part, we didn't. The cold air didn't get here until the precip had moved out. So the storm is exiting, and then you can see nothing over the whole center of the country. And that's going to basically be the case for days. This weekend, certainly, we're not real windy or anything like that either. We'll be a little chilly today here on Friday. Not really chilly, but cooler than we will be over the weekend. And then temperatures really start to warm up some Saturday and especially on Sunday. And then through much of next week, we are probably 10 to 15 degrees above normal for high temperatures for the whole week. So nice weather, and we're going to melt a lot of snow. Skiing, most of the skiers around here plan to close the second week in April anyway. They'll have enough snow to hang on till then, although if you're going to ski this week, you can. It will be very spring-like conditions, so mashed potato snow. It'll be slushy in the afternoons if you ski, but still plenty of snow, so still good skiing. But and sometimes it's fun to ski in weather like this. If you like to ski with just a sweatshirt on or something like that, great time to ski for that reason. If you look at the upper level pattern, you can see the reason we've got all this dry and warm air. There's a huge ridge over the center part of the country, and this is a progressive, so it's moving. The ridge is moving, but it's moving slowly. And so it's going to take the better part of a week, really, to get out of here before we see our next kind of impactful weather beyond this. And underneath that ridge, you can see that the temperatures are pretty warm. At least, now we got some 20s and 30s here. It's still late March. And in the evening, and because it's dry air underneath this ridge, we will cool off in the evenings a lot of times. That will actually help. Hopefully that'll keep the mud from getting too bad. Mud gets really bad when we stay above freezing at night. And if we get to freezing, or even if we get close to freezing, which I think we certainly this weekend will get below freezing both days. As we head into next week, I think we'll get below freezing a lot of nights still. That will be a good thing because that kind of helps keep the snow melt a little more orderly, keeps the mud from getting too horrific. So I think that's going to be the case, even though we are going to see this big warm up. And we're not going to see any precipitation with it either, so that should help. Roads will get tough if you live on dirt roads. You're used to this, happens every spring, but they hopefully will not get. They won't be like impassable kind of stuff. You can see we had this little tiny piece of cold air that kind of came in, pushed the storm that we had yesterday out, and is also impacting us for one day. Although it's not even that cold out there really today. I was in the upper teens at my house this morning. So what does that look like for the weekend forecast? Tomorrow, sunny. Both days are sunny, basically full sun both days. Lows near 20 tomorrow, highs in the upper 40s. And sap should run really well tomorrow. Good sugaring day. If you're down in the lower elevations, I would imagine you're getting close to the end actually of sugar season. But up here in the higher elevations, still got plenty of time left here as we're nowhere near trees starting to bud out. Tomorrow, Sunday, I should say, sunny, highs a little bit warmer, lows in the upper 20s, highs in the low 50s. Ski in a t-shirt on Sunday. All right. So nice weather. I'll be back on on Monday morning with a look at the weekend or the work week forecast. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel in the past, I would suggest that you do so. It helps make sure that you get my videos when I post them, and certainly appreciate that. And also want to give a quick shout out to my patrons who help support the work that I do here and help provide me with some of the funds so that I can have the subscriptions that I do in order to have the information I need and also improve my broadcasting equipment. Okay? We will be back, like I said, Monday morning at posted around 7 a.m. With the work week.